Did you know that giraffes are 30 times more likely to be struck by lightning than people? Welcome to Zarpado. Don't forget to subscribe to know many facts. Dolph Volker, a cheetah expert, has achieved something truly amazing, sleeping next to 3 cheetahs in South Africa. After years of work and dedication, these animals, accustomed to human contact, allow him to share their rest, snuggling up together in a show of mutual trust. Would you dare to sleep with these fascinating wildcats? Who hasn't dreamed of a flying bicycle? Now it exists. The Uber bike, unveiled at the Detroit Auto Show, is a futuristic machine that can fly for 40 minutes at over 60 miles per hour. Created by AERW INES Technologies, this bike is not only functional, but also breaking barriers, likening it to the ships in Star Wars. Imagine a soccer game where what really counts isn't just scoring goals, but how you score them. This is Disco Foot, a blend of classical ballet, disco music, and soccer that requires players to follow a choreography while dancing to the beat. Created in France, this unusual sport tests both soccer skill and style, and fun is guaranteed. Would you dare to score a goal gracefully? Climb mountains without breaking a sweat? Now it's possible with Mogo, motorized pants that look like something out of a science fiction movie. Equipped with an exoskeleton that propels your steps, they make you feel like a hiking superhero. They cost $5,000, but hey, that's the price of having legs with superpowers. At the 1999 MTV Awards, Jim Carrey didn't show up. Or he did, but he was a scruffy hippie with a beard and wig. No one knew it was him, and even Samuel L. Jackson chatted with him for a long time, suspecting nothing. When he won Best Actor, he took the stage still in character, as if it were all part of his own movie. Asha Zulu Mandela has a mane that looks like something out of a legend. Her dreadlocks measure almost 20 feet long, about the height of an average-sized giraffe. With over 25 years without scissors, her style not only weighs 26 pounds, but also carries history, strength, and a world record in every strand. Imagine having cutting-edge technology at your fingertips. The Amazon One is a card-sized device that projects information directly into your palm. With its laser and simple gestures, you can translate languages in real time and perform many other tasks, all thanks to its artificial intelligence. Available for $699, with monthly access to its platform for $24, this gadget is revolutionizing the way we interact with the digital world. If you ever thought car racing was only for fast cars, Red Bull Wacky Races will change your mind. With handcrafted vehicles and extravagant designs, participants hurtle down hills filled with obstacles, all for fun and a bit of madness. While creativity and humor are the main features, don't let the harmless appearance fool you, because the adrenaline rush is guaranteed. Tired of being a mosquito dinner? Well, in Kenya, they have a rather original solution. Instead of running away from them, they turn them into food. They trap mosquitoes, dry them, and turn them into burgers. Yes, just like minced meat. Although it may not look the most appetizing, it's an incredible source of protein. Would you dare try a mosquito burger? The octopus Vitrellatinella richardis is one of the ocean's most mysterious secrets. And thanks to the Schmidt Institute, we can now see this fascinating, transparent creature like never before. This octopus lives in the dark depths, between 3,300 and 13,100 feet, making its sighting extremely rare. Ice is now also grilled in China. Yes, you read that right. On the streets of Nanchang, a culinary creative decided to throw ice cubes onto charcoal, season them with spices, and offer them as a gourmet delicacy. The best part? It's free. Although they're not guaranteed to fill your stomach, they do fill anyone who tries them with curiosity. The TMC Dumont is a unique motorcycle created by Tarso Marquez, a former Formula One driver. What makes it special is its 1960s Rolls-Royce airplane engine, a historic piece that gives it impressive performance. In addition, its innovatively designed wheels, with almost no visible axles and a diameter close to 1 meter give it a futuristic and spectacular look. In Mexico City, there's a street that looks like something straight out of a downhill racing video game. It's called the Devil's Descent. Yes, that intense. And it's located in the Álvaro Obregón borough. Its slope is so brutal that more than one driver has ended up with their heart in their throat or their car in the shop. Between squealing brakes and trembling tires, it's one of those places where gravity doesn't forgive. The Water Lily turbine is a revolutionary portable charger designed for outdoor adventures. This ingenious device uses both wind and water power to generate electricity, allowing you to charge your mobile devices quickly, just as if you were using a conventional outlet. Simply throw it into water or let the wind propel it to generate power. A maid cafe is a unique and fun concept originating in Japan and Taiwan, where waitresses dress in maid outfits and adopt a submissive role toward customers, treating them as masters or mistresses. These cafes, inspired by cosplay and anime, offer a detailed atmosphere that makes visitors feel like they're in a fantasy world. The waitresses interact with customers through role-playing, creating an immersive and highly entertaining experience. Tito Zarine, a Chilean tennis player, celebrated his 100th birthday on October 12, 2024. And continues to practice his sport with great passion. He discovered tennis at 18 and has remained dedicated to the game throughout his life, training alongside his son and friends. With his signature style and Federer cap, he is currently ranked number 3 in the world in the senior category. Despite his age, he continues to showcase his skill and love for tennis in every match. Every year, a cardboard boat race is held in Italy, where teams must build their boats before competing. The goal is to travel the longest distance possible without sinking. In addition to competition performance, awards are also given for the most original design. The race has gained popularity and attracts participants from all over. The Velux 3 is a recumbent bicycle that reached an incredible speed of 83 miles per hour, setting a world record in 2013. This vehicle, designed by the Human Power team, is the fastest human-powered vehicle thanks to its aerodynamic design and carbon fiber structure. The record was achieved by cyclist Sebastian Bohr, demonstrating the power of engineering and human effort. Scarlet Deer Inn is a unique narrative video game created by Atu Games, where character animations were hand-embroidered before being digitized. With an atmosphere inspired by Slavic folklore and the visual style of Studio Ghibli, the game stands out for its incredible handcrafted aesthetic. Its soundtrack, performed with traditional instruments, completes this immersive experience. The Bana tribe of Ethiopia has an amazing ability. They can walk on stilts up to 2 meters long as if it were nothing. They have been doing this since they were children, moving nimbly through swampy areas during floods. But it's not just useful, it's also part of their cultural identity and a legacy passed down from generation to generation. Muhammad Rashid from Pakistan cracked 315 walnuts in 1 minute using only his elbow. We don't know what it's used for in everyday life, but it sounds like something a superhero would do. With several Guinness World Records under his belt, this master puncher has turned his elbow into a true smashing machine. Can you imagine enjoying dinner in space? Space 2, 20 restaurant in Disney World's EPCOT park, offers a unique experience. Upon entering, a space elevator simulator simulates a 354-kilometer ascent, taking you to a dining room with virtual views of space and Earth. With its futuristic decor and special effects, you'll feel like a real astronaut while enjoying a delicious meal. Amar Bharati decided to raise his arm one day and never lowered it. He has held his arm raised for over 50 years as a symbol of devotion and a call for world peace. The most amazing thing is that it all began with an epiphany while working as a bank employee in New Delhi. Since then, his arm has become a living symbol of his faith and commitment. Sasha Finer achieved an impressive record by reaching a tongue circumference of 17 centimeters, becoming the man with the largest tongue in the world, an achievement he achieved in Brussels, Belgium on January 12, 2024. A curious and surprising milestone. The Drinkable Book is a revolutionary tool for those without access to clean water. Designed as a water filter, its pages contain silver nanoparticles that eliminate bacteria and pathogens. Simply pour water through the pages, and in a short time, the water is purified and ready to drink. providing a practical and effective solution in areas with a shortage of clean water. In 2023, a team of students from Osaka University of Technology, Japan, created a flying bicycle that moves only by pedaling. This innovative vehicle merges cycling with aeronautical technology, allowing riders to soar through the air using their own physical effort. Lake Paisupak in Indonesia's Banggai Islands is famous for being the clearest lake in the world. Its crystal clear waters make it incredibly easy to see the bottom, and the island's paradisiacal setting makes it the ideal place for activities such as scuba diving and kayaking. There are innovative devices like the BedJet, a personal air conditioner for your bed that can instantly cool your mattress so you can sleep without the heat. This advanced technology not only regulates the temperature in the summer, but also provides heating in the winter, creating the perfect environment for rest in any season. Raindrop cake is a Japanese dessert that looks more like a work of art than something to eat. Made from water and agar, a natural gelatin, this cake has such a crystalline and delicate appearance that it resembles a raindrop about to fall. Despite its simplicity, its light and fresh flavor makes it irresistible. Every year, the unusual National Pillow Fighting Championship is held in Edo, Japan, where participants face off in gentle yet playful blows. The event, which started in 2013, revives a traditional Japanese game, but with a touch of humor and strategy. In this unusual tournament, fighters use official pillows and become warriors of rest, but only until the whistle blows. At 10 years old, Shelby Counterman has a passion that makes her unique. She's the caretaker of more than 7,000 insects, especially cockroaches. With the dream of becoming an entomologist, Shelby the Bug Girl wants to change the perception of cockroaches, showing that they're not just pests, but creatures that can be useful to the ecosystem. Can you imagine walking inside your body? At the Corpus Museum near Amsterdam, this is possible. With 27,000 square feet of fun and education, visitors can hop on a tongue, explore the heart, and even walk on an ear. Japan's capsule hotels are an ingenious solution to the country's lack of space and high accommodation prices. For just $35, you can spend the night in a compact capsule with air conditioning, adjustable lighting, and even a USB charger. Of course, everyone can hear what you do, so silence is essential to avoid disturbing other guests. The Trapp family has been recognized for their astonishing stature, holding the title of the tallest family in the world. With an average height of 7 feet 6 inches, its members are a sight to behold wherever they go. The patriarch Scott Trapp is 6 feet 8 inches tall, while his wife Christine, at 6 feet 3 inches, is the shortest of the clan. Their 3 children also share this genetic trait: Savannah at 6 feet 8 inches, Adam, the tallest, at 7 feet 3 inches, and Molly, the shortest of the children, at 6 feet 6 inches. Kate Winslet not only amazed with her performance in Avatar 2, but also broke an impressive record. She stayed underwater for over 7 minutes, beating Tom Cruise's 6-minute run in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Cliff Young, a 61-year-old Australian farmer, shocked the world in 1983 by winning the 7-day Sydney to Melbourne ultramarathon. With no competitive experience and starting last, he crossed the finish line in just 5 days, beating professional runners. It turned out his endurance stemmed from years of herding sheep, running for days without rest, a skill that made him unbeatable on the track. Shreya Siddhanagowder is a woman who has amazed the world after receiving an arm transplant from a man. In 2016, she lost both arms in an accident and, in a risky decision, opted for a transplant with a male donor with large arms and dark skin. The impressive thing is that, over time, her arms adapted perfectly to her body, changing size and color. After years of rehabilitation, Shreya has managed to regain skills such as painting and playing the piano, surprising everyone with her resilience. The Koenigsegg Regera has broken a world record by reaching 249 miles per hour in just 28.81 seconds, making it one of the most impressive hypercars in the world. Equipped with a 5-liter twin-turbo engine and 3 electric motors, it generates over 1,100 horsepower. What makes it even more unique is its innovative direct drive system. Koenigsegg Direct Drive, which eliminates the traditional gearbox, delivering faster and smoother acceleration, along with an aerodynamic design that maximizes performance. Dr. Heather Dewey Hagborg creates 3D portraits from DNA collected from cigarette butts and chewing gum found on the streets of New York City. The process, which takes about 8 hours, generates approximate representations of the donors, not exact replicas. Her work has sparked debate about privacy and the use of DNA in art, questioning genetic surveillance. Imagine climbing a ladder suspended 2,300 feet above the ground, with the void beneath your feet. This is the Stairway to Heaven in Austria, part of the Grosser Donnerkogel via Ferrata. Each step is a challenge to vertigo, courage, and gravity. Would you dare to cross it, or would you prefer to see it from solid ground? The Hoplolatalis tlupa, known as the flashing tilefish, is a fish capable of rapidly changing color. This phenomenon occurs thanks to its iridophores, specialized cells that reflect light at different wavelengths. Its ability to change its color allows it to camouflage itself and communicate with other fish. Paper Paul, a talented artist famous for his pop-up cards, has created a unique collection inspired by the most popular internet memes. However, due to copyright issues, these cards are not available for sale. This project is part of his artistic series titled Pop-Up Book of Memes, in which he combines digital humor with physical 3D art. The world's longest foosball table measures 497.5 feet. This incredible record was achieved by Der Bremer and KP Agency, both from Turkey, in Istanbul, on September 23, 2023. The monumental table broke the previous record and became a true milestone in the world of table sports. Quirky are Bulgarian dancers who participate in ancient rituals to ward off evil spirits and attract positive energies at the beginning of winter. Their attire is stunning, with colorful costumes and elaborate masks that reflect the tradition and magic of Bulgarian folklore. During these celebrations, the Quirky tour villages performing dances believed to have the power to protect communities. Silaika Erzsébet, a talented Hungarian artist, creates stunning sculptures using stones. Her ability to combine pebbles of different sizes and colors allows her to create dynamic and vibrant scenes without altering the natural structure of the stones. Through meticulous organization and cleaning of the rocks, Erzsébet manages to create works of art that respect the natural essence of the materials. Soap Bottle is an innovative bottle created by Jana Breitenhuber, made of biodegradable soap. This completely water-soluble packaging offers an eco-friendly alternative to traditional plastic. After using the original contents, the bottle can be converted into hand soap or detergent, making it even more functional and environmentally friendly. Can you imagine building your house with beer bottles? Alfred Heineken could. In the 1960s, the beer magnate invented the Wobo, a brick-shaped bottle designed to be reused in construction. It all started when he visited Curacao and noticed two things: a lot of discarded bottles and a shortage of building materials. Thus, this curious fusion of beer and architecture was born. Instead of farmers with baskets, imagine smart drones hovering among the branches. In Israel, the company Tevel Aerobotics created flying robots called Fayar that harvest fruit on their own. They identify which fruit is ripe, pick it precisely, and place it gently in its place. They work day and night without rest and are already revolutionizing orchards in countries like Chile. The Hyundai Tiger is an autonomous, driverless vehicle that can adapt to the terrain, both rolling and walking. Its innovative design makes it an ideal platform for exploring extreme and remote areas, such as those on Mars. The Brick Art Exhibition houses the world's largest display of Lego art, featuring over 100 pieces by artist Nathan Zogaya. Among the most impressive works is Yellow, a life-size sculpture of a man splitting open his chest, releasing thousands of yellow Lego bricks in a waterfall. Near San Salvador is a stunning park featuring a rock formation known as the Devil's Gate. This rugged crevasse offers spectacular views of the valley below and is a popular destination for hiking and climbing. According According to local legend, the crevasse was formed after an earthquake triggered by a clash between two popular saints. Shinra Shinge is an innovative Japanese artist famous for his moving paper illustrations. Using unique techniques, he transforms 2D images into dynamic creations that seem to have a life of their own. His art is distinguished by incredible precision and creativity, blending technical skill with a striking visual style. In Copenhagen, Denmark, there's a power plant called Copenhill, and its roof even has a ski slope. This plant isn't nuclear, but instead converts waste into energy, and its innovative design includes trails, a climbing wall, and even a year-round ski slope. In addition to generating clean energy for thousands of homes, it's a recreational center that combines sustainability with fun. The Red Diamond button is YouTube's most exclusive award, given to channels with over 100 million subscribers. This recently launched award was given for the first time to T-Series, the channel that reached this milestone. Jerusalem crickets are nocturnal insects characterized by their large size and robust bodies. With strong legs adapted for digging, they live primarily underground, where they camouflage themselves with their brown or gray color. Although they are not poisonous, they can emit an unpleasant odor, and their bite, although rare, can be painful. In 2023, the MSCHF Collective surprised the world with the microscopic handbag, the smallest bag ever created. So tiny that it can only be admired through a microscope, this phosphorescent work of art is inspired by Louis Vuitton design, but on a scale that defies the imagination. Measuring just 657 by 222 by 700 micrometers, it redefines miniature fashion. Aida, the ultra-realistic humanoid robot, has achieved something incredible, selling a work for over $1 million. Using artificial intelligence and a robotic arm, she creates visual art, poetry, and sculptures that have dazzled at international events such as the Venice Biennale. Her success raises questions about the future of art and the role of machines in creativity, challenging traditional ideas of authorship and the relationship between humans and technology. Victoria d'Auberville, the French dancer who conquered Antarctica, went viral when she performed a dance on the bow of a ship, while photographer Matthew Forget captured the moment. Her elegance and skill contrasted perfectly with the icy landscape, creating an image that many believed was the work of artificial intelligence. Didga is no ordinary cat. She jumps on a skateboard, performs tricks like a dog, and even holds Guinness World Records for agility. This Australian feline moves with more style than many humans and has conquered the internet with her talent. A true furry star who performs parkour with feline elegance. A guitar without strings? It sounds like science fiction, but it exists. The LibreLive C1 transforms your movements into real music without you having to touch a single string. It adapts to the rhythm, style, and even your current inspiration. Ideal for those who want to play like a pro without breaking a sweat. Jeremy Harper locked himself in his apartment with one mission: count to 1 million, out loud and without giving up. For 89 days, he became a human number-crunching machine, eating, sleeping, and breathing counting. In the end, he achieved the Guinness World Record, demonstrated out-of-this-world patience, and maybe also that he was a little bored. Shibazakura Park in Higashimoto, Japan, is a true paradise of moss roses that cover 1,760,000 square feet, creating a dazzling landscape. Kitten Paw Creations is a unique brand that creates necklaces and earrings inspired by delicious dishes. Among its most striking designs, you can find jewelry depicting churros, pork rinds, and even pizza, combining fashion and gastronomy in an original and fun way. A group of young Africans made history by creating the first film in the African cinematic universe, edited entirely in CapCut. They shot it on an iPhone X, edited it on a Galaxy S7 Edge, and uploaded it to YouTube. The plot? An alien fleeing its evil brother. Cinema made with pure ingenuity. In the jungles of Madagascar lives a master of camouflage, the satanic leaf-tailed gecko. Its body looks like a dried leaf, and its tail, too. During the day, it hides so well that it's hard to distinguish it from the forest floor. But when night falls, it goes out to hunt like a ninja of the natural world. In Kenya, the Ocean Soul Organization recycles flip-flops collected from beaches and streets, transforming transforming them into art. They have recycled hundreds of thousands of sandals a year, turning them into sculptures of giraffes, elephants, and other animals. This effort not only reduces pollution, but also supports local communities. The flying drake, or Draco volans, is a fascinating lizard known for its ability to fly. It uses the folds of skin along its ribs to form wings that allow it to glide from tree to tree, a skill that helps it escape predators and search for food. This lizard, which measures between 7.5 and 9 inches, feeds primarily on ants and arboreal termites. Big Bo Brown is a content creator who is around 7 feet tall and dedicates himself to sharing his experience as a tall person. In his videos, he humorously and realistically depicts the daily challenges he faces due to his height, such as touching the ceiling when entering a room, bending through doorways, or even the complications of shopping for clothes or using the shower. At the Science Museum of Virginia, there is a fountain with a huge solid granite sphere that defies expectations. Although this sphere weighs an impressive 50,000 pounds, it can be moved with ease as it rests on a thin layer of water. Thanks to an ingenious hydraulic system, the sphere effortlessly rotates in any direction indicated. This mechanism, known as the Google fountain, allows even a child to move it with just a small push. Flex steps are an innovative solution that combines the functionality of a wheelchair lift with conventional stairs. With the push of a button, users can choose between using the traditional stairs or the lift, depending on their needs. This system is designed to allow people with reduced mobility, such as wheelchair users, to ascend or descend with ease and comfort. This is Tiffy, the Spanish robot dog who seems to have come straight from the future. He doesn't bark or wag his tail, but uses artificial intelligence to guide people who are blind or have reduced mobility. Thanks to his voice recognition and automatic navigation system, Tiffy can help you both at home and on the go. A cross between a GPS with legs and a furry personal assistant without the hair. A world record-holding running robot. Cassie, created by Agility Robotics in collaboration with Oregon State University, ran 100 meters in just 24.73 seconds. This headless, armless biped excelled on the track at the White Track and Field Center, proving that the future can run fast too. Alan Kahn, nicknamed the King of Speedback, has dominated the sport with his impressive speed and speedbag skills. With over 40 years of experience, he wrote the Speedback Bible to share his technique and passion. His skill has earned him international recognition, making him a leading figure in the field. A fruit that looks like a plant-based dinosaur and tastes like a tropical dessert, the jackfruit is the world's largest fruit. It can weigh more than a child, a whopping 121 pounds. Its flesh, when cooked, transforms into a kind of shredded vegetable meat, ideal for tacos, burgers, and more. That's why it's the secret star of vegan cuisine. And yes, it also smells like a pineapple and bubblegum had a giant baby. If you're a microcosm lover, the Darwin MX Pro is the digital microscope you've been waiting for. With its compact design, 9-inch touchscreen, and impressive accuracy of up to 0.01 microns, it lets you explore the microscopic world with ease. Ideal for students and scientists, its LED illumination and advanced features make this microscope a powerful tool at an affordable price. YouTube star Eric and his team broke an impressive record by preparing the world's largest pizza in Los Angeles. In collaboration with Pizza Hut, they managed to create a 13,580 square foot pizza, larger than 5 tennis courts combined. Best of all the slices were donated to charity, bringing a slice of happiness to those most in need in the city. Luke Cormier, aka Mr. Sticker, has taken tattoo art to the next level with designs so realistic they look like you could peel the stickers off your skin. This Australian tattoo artist has created a unique style that fools the eye, making it look temporary. Interestingly, his love for tattoos began when he used stickers as a kid to impress others, and now he's perfected that aesthetic to the max. Who needs a car when you have a lawnmower? In 1994, Alvin Stayen embarked on a nearly 250-mile journey from Iowa to Wisconsin on his riding lawnmower because he didn't didn't have a driver's license. It took weeks to arrive, but it did, proving to us that brotherly love can move at a snail's pace if necessary. In Australia, there's a spider so temperamental that the angrier it gets, the more toxic it becomes. It's the Australian funnel-shaped spider, and its venom is enhanced by its bad mood and even the racing heart. So if you see it looking unfriendly, it's best not to bother it. It could be having a very bad day. Can you imagine having a vintage animation on your bookshelf? Artist J.Z. Fontaine created the Flick Book Machine, an ingenious invention that brings drawings to life as if they were a pocket-sized movie. It's like having your own mini mechanical movie theater decorating your living room. Brothers Morgan and Mason McGrew spent 8 years recreating Toy Story 3 in stop motion, a project titled Toy Story 3 in Real Life. The film, which is available on YouTube, was taken down due to copyright issues, but Disney re-released it, considering it a tribute. Using physical figures in real-life settings, they managed to capture every detail of the original film. Honda Riding Assist is an innovative technology that allows motorcycles to stand upright without the rider needing to hold them. This autonomous system adjusts the center of gravity and wheel rotation to maintain balance, preventing the bike from falling over. The fascinating thing about this system is that it also allows the motorcycle to move on its own at low speeds, making it easier to maneuver in tight spaces or when parking. Can you imagine playing as a final boss sitting on the throne of a robotic scorpion? This is the Cloven Scorpion, a gaming chair shaped like a futuristic creature. Not only does it look like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it also massages you, moves on its own, and has LED lights as if you were piloting a spaceship. Literally, gaming never felt so villainous. Terry Crews stole the show in Where Are the Blondes? With a now legendary scene, singing 1,000 miles as if his life depended on it. The best part? He prepared for it for 2 weeks and nailed it in a single take. Rarely does such a random moment become so unforgettable. The Rion Pocket is an innovative portable device from Sony that acts as a personal air conditioner. This small device, about the size of a credit card, fits into a special shirt and is worn on the back of the neck. Its design allows you to regulate the temperature, either cooling up to 13 degrees for warmth or heating up to 8 degrees for cold, providing a personalized comfort experience anywhere, anytime. Lepus, a monumental sculpture created by French sculptor César Baldacchini, stands imposingly in the La Défense district of Paris. Standing 39.4 feet tall and weighing 39,700 pounds, this bronze work of art represents a giant thumb, a symbol of Baldacchini's originality and unique style. Discover the impressive Slonic salt mine in Romania, an underground wonder that combines history and health. With chambers reaching 230 feet high and over 861,000 square feet, this mine offers a fascinating tour through its deep galleries. Plus, its constant temperature of 54 degrees Fahrenheit makes it an ideal destination for therapeutic treatment. Aid Sleep has revolutionized sleep with its Pod 4 Ultra, a device that redefines nighttime comfort. With a design that's 40% quieter and advanced features like snore tracking and real-time biometrics, it promises superior sleep quality. Plus, its powerful cooling system and innovative touch control make it the smart bed we'd all want to try. Can you imagine sleeping in such a technologically advanced place? In an impressive display of efficiency, 1,500 workers in China completed the construction of a train station in just 9 hours. Nanlong Station in Longyan was built in record time, from 6:30 p.m. on Friday to 3:30 a.m. on Saturday. Can you imagine what we could achieve if the speed and precision of this project were applied to all construction projects around the world? Israel Briseño Carmona, a young Mexican innovator, has created a revolutionary pavement capable of self-healing upon contact with water. His rubber-based invention closes cracks without human intervention, earning him first place in the James Dyson Mexico competition. Although some fine-tuning is still needed, this breakthrough promises to transform roads as we know them. The pink river dolphin, or Bolivian bufeo, is an aquatic mystery in the rivers of Bolivia, where it swims in the waters of the Cochabamba Basin. Its color changes like a chameleon, from a subtle gray to a vibrant pink, making it even more fascinating. This cetacean is unique, as it's the only one in Bolivia and the only dolphin that lives exclusively in South American rivers. In 2015, a skinny, elongated figure broke all records. Giacometti's Pointing Man became the world's most expensive sculpture, selling for over $141 million. It looks fragile, almost ghostly, but its price was as solid as the bronze it was cast from. The craziest part? It's the only one in the series hand-painted by the artist himself. It looks like a stuffed animal in armor, but it's real. The lesser armadillo is the world's smallest armadillo, and it lives hidden underground in Argentina. As rare to see as finding Wi-Fi in the desert, this little guy burrows as if the earth were his personal gym. Sadly, his underground home is in danger because humans, as always, are poking their noses in where they shouldn't. During World War II, the United Kingdom designed the Well Bike, a folding motorcycle that, at just 70.5 pounds, was the smallest of its kind. It was intended to be parachuted with British airborne forces, and its folding structure allowed it to be stowed on airplanes and quickly deployed on the battlefield. Ellis Torhall is an internationally renowned Swedish parkour athlete. He began practicing the sport at age 8 and has perfected his skills with years of training. Throughout his career, he has excelled in various competitions, becoming a leading figure in the discipline. The F-35 Lightning II is a fifth-generation fighter designed by Lockheed Martin, with advanced technology that makes it unique. Its F-35B version has the ability to take off in short distances and land vertically, thanks to its innovative lift fan system. Long before likes dominated the world, Ronaldinho was already making waves on YouTube. In 2005, just 6 months after the platform was launched, his video wearing Nike's golden boots became the first to reach 1 million views. Yes, before influencers, there was already the real star. Dinho. Can you imagine having a secret escape button? Parakeet beetles have one. They make a click so powerful it launches them into the air when they're upside down. It's not just their ninja trick for escaping. It also doubles as an acrobatic somersault. Imagine a fish that decides to take a vacation out of water for 4 years. This is the lungfish, an expert at surviving extreme droughts thanks to its aquatic lungs. When the river dries up, he simply buries himself, breathes air, and waits patiently for the aquatic party to return. Can you imagine floating in zero gravity and suddenly having a gorilla appear and chase you around the space station? Well, that's exactly what happened when astronaut Mark Kelly pulled out his ace up his sleeve, or rather, his gorilla suit. No one saw it coming, but everyone will remember it. David Copperfield has been performing non-stop magic in Las Vegas for 20 years, with 15 shows a week at the MGM Grand. Yes, 15 factorial. His show combines illusion, technology, and storytelling in spectacular fashion, attracting thousands of people from all over the world. After 2 decades, he remains one of the great entertainment icons in the city of eternal glitter. During Super Bowl 50, Mountain Dew unleashed chaos with a creature that seems straight out of a fever dream, the puppy monkey baby, a bizarre fusion of a dog, a monkey, and a baby dancing and handing out soda as if it were the most normal thing in the world. It was so strange, so unexpected, that it became unforgettable. Some loved it, others had nightmares, but everyone remembers it. Pietro Catodella, a talented Italian illustrator, has a unique approach to blending art with architecture. With his creative style, he adds vibrant illustrations to the structure of buildings, transforming them into a fascinating blend of the real and the imaginary. The Central Park Tower penthouse in New York City holds the title of the tallest residence in the world. Located between the 129th and 131st floors of the iconic skyscraper, which rises to 1,550 feet, it offers unparalleled views of the city. With 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and 3 powder rooms, this luxurious property is equipped with enormous windows and terraces that allow you to admire the curvature of the earth. Currently on sale for $250 million, it is located in the coveted West 57th Street district in the heart of Manhattan. The Red Panda, known for its unique defensive behavior, has a surprising way of protecting itself. When threatened, it rears up on its hind legs and extends its claws, creating a larger figure to scare off potential predators. This technique, while not aggressive, allows it to confront threats in its natural environment. The new Ray-Ban Meta aren't just sunglasses, they're a technological revolution. With a 5-megapixel camera, built-in microphones and speakers, you can capture moments and share them on Instagram without taking out your phone. Plus, its battery allows you to record for up to 6 hours non-stop, perfect for those always on the go. You'll feel like a spy. Do you have money to spare and want to treat yourself to extreme luxury? Then you could try Alma's caviar, also known as the diamond of the gourmet world. Sold in 24-karat gold tins, it costs millions and comes from a fish so exclusive it looks like something out of a spy movie. All that's missing is that it glows in the dark. Yawning is like the Wi-Fi of human behavior. Someone activates it, and unwittingly, everyone connects. You can be in a good mood, full of energy, and yet seeing someone yawn makes you an immediate victim. The craziest thing is that even scientists can't agree on why we do it, but we all do it. The tripod fish is known for its elongated pectoral fins, which it uses like legs to rest and stay upright on the seabed. This peculiar ability, which allows it to remain motionless for long periods, makes it resemble a tripod, hence its name. By staying still, it can conserve energy and camouflage itself perfectly while waiting for its prey to approach. In Japan, Optimus Prime has another name, Convoy. This iconic truck robot began its journey as a toy in the 1980s, thanks to the microchange in Diaclone toy lines. Interestingly, in its Japanese version, Power Master Optimus Prime was named Ginrai, quite a twist on his original story. High atop Nevado de Huascarán, Peru, lies the place with the lowest gravity on the planet. At 22,205 feet above sea level, its altitude and proximity to the equator create a unique geophysical phenomenon. This extreme corner of the Earth has been key to studying and fine-tuning our understanding of gravity. Honey watermelons, also known as yellow watermelons, are a delicious variety that will surprise you with their color and flavor. Its yellow-orange flesh is sweeter and less watery than that of traditional watermelons, offering a unique experience of freshness and sweetness. In 1963, Chrysler introduced its turbine car, an experimental vehicle with a turbine engine capable of running on different types of fuels, including tequila. This vehicle broke new ground with its innovative design, but despite its revolutionary potential, it never reached mass production. In the jungles of South America lives a tiny creature with a sting that will make you question every decision, the bullet ant. Its sting is so intense that some compare it to the pain of a gunshot. If you ever encounter one of these, be prepared to scream like a kangaroo. And that's no exaggeration. Did you know there's a watermelon that could make you empty your wallet? The Densuke black watermelon, native to Japan, is so exclusive that it can cost up to $4,500 a piece. Grown on the island of Hokkaido, its unique flavor and appearance make it a true fruit gem, a luxury fruit that few can enjoy. The Amazon is so vast that, if it were a country, it would rank 8th among the largest on the planet, surpassing nations like India and Argentina. With an area of around 2.7 million square miles, this green giant crosses several borders, including Brazil, Peru, and Colombia. The Nock Nevis, originally named the Seawise Giant, holds the title of the longest ship ever built, at 1,503 feet long. Its size was so impressive that it couldn't pass through either the Panama Canal or the English Channel. Considered the largest man-made mobile object, it was dismantled in 2009. In China, there is a surprising tradition called ghost weddings, where deceased people are united in marriage. This ancient ritual involves holding a ceremony for two deceased people, in which feng shui masters are hired and funeral plaques are placed. The most unusual aspect is that the bride's bones are unearthed and buried alongside those of the groom, in the belief that this way they will not be lonely in the afterlife. The elk, known for being the mammal with the largest antlers on the planet, can boast antlers that reach up to 5.9 feet in length. These impressive antlers can weigh up to 44 pounds, giving them a majestic and powerful appearance. In Turkey, there's a place that seems like something out of a snowy dream, but without cold. It's called Pamukkale, or Cotton Castle. Its white terraces are not made of snow, but of minerals that accumulate as the calcium-rich thermal water flows through them. The result is a surreal landscape with warm pools staggering down the slope like natural bathtubs carved by the earth itself. The water anole, a lizard native to Costa Rica, has developed the astonishing ability to remain underwater for up to 16 minutes. This phenomenon is due to an air bubble that forms around its head, allowing it to recycle oxygen while submerged. This ability is a survival strategy it employs to escape predators, demonstrating a unique adaptation in the animal kingdom. Ryota Togishi, a Japanese chef, managed to prepare the world's thinnest sandwich thanks to his exceptional skill with Japanese knives. Using high-quality tools, Togishi demonstrated outstanding dexterity by slicing the ingredients so thinly that the entire sandwich became almost imperceptible to the naked eye. Square donuts, although uncommon, offer a unique and eye-catching shape compared to the traditional round ones. Their unusual design makes them stand out in some bakeries, attracting those looking for something different. Despite their shape, the flavor and texture are still just as delicious as the classic donuts. This is the Dracula parrot, a bird so mysterious it looks like something out of a fantasy film. It lives in the jungles of New Guinea, and its nickname, Dracula parrot, says it all. It combines intense black plumage with bright reds that make it look like a winged supervillain. But its beauty has been a curse, as the local belief that its feathers have miraculous powers has led to its rampant hunting. Today, this stunning parrot struggles to survive in its increasingly threatened habitat. Hamako Mori, better known as Gamer Grandma, is a Japanese grandmother who not only challenges stereotypes, she pulverizes them with the joystick in hand. At 94, she continues to play like a pro and was recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's oldest gamer on YouTube. She started playing in 1981 and hasn't let go of the controller ever since. She dedicates several hours a day to her favorite video games and uploads content regularly. Imagine a flying dragon that, instead of breathing fire, puts it out. This is the Dragon Firefighter, a Japanese robot that looks like something out of a science fiction movie. It moves through the air like a giant snake and shoots jets of water from its 13-foot hose, all to fight fires without endangering firefighters. Deep in the depths of Chihuahua, Mexico, there's a cave that looks like something out of the planet Krypton, the Cave of Crystals. It's a surreal place where giant gypsum rocks, as long as a bus, emerge from the floor and ceiling like ice fangs. But beware, it's not for ordinary tourists. The temperature can reach 136 degrees Fahrenheit, a true furnace of mineral wonders. In Puebla, there's a volcano you might mistake for a small stone house, Quexcomate. Although it's only 43 feet tall, it holds a gigantic history. It is said to have been born as the son of Popocatépetl and his Taxihuatl, the fruit of a volcanic passion. Today it's dormant, but you can descend a staircase to its heart and feel like you're in the middle of a living legend. The Gateshead Millennium Bridge not only connects two cities, it also dances to let ships pass. This bridge in England tilts like an eyelid slowly opening, creating a show of engineering in the middle of the river. At 394 feet, it looks like something out of a futuristic movie, but it's firmly planted in the present. The Proteus looks like a creature from a dark fairy tale, without functional eyes, colorless, and ghostly in appearance. It lives hidden in the depths of volcanic caves, where light doesn't exist and the senses are heightened. It's nicknamed the human fish for its pale skin and elongated body. It's a master of subterranean stealth, capable of surviving up to 10 years without food. Sharik Tavar, a young Colombian woman, can sleep for up to 70 days straight, just like in a fairy tale. But it's not magic or laziness. She suffers from Klein-Levin syndrome, or sleeping beauty, a rare neurological disorder. During these long sleeps, her body rests while her mind disconnects from the world. When she wakes up, she sometimes doesn't even remember her family. Zinedine Zidane not only charmed with his talent on the field, he also did so in the movies. He appeared in the hilarious film Asterix at the Olympic Games, playing an Egyptian who was very skilled with a ball. In his scene, he steals the ball from a poor guy trying to impress a girl. Who would have thought Zizou also has acting talent? A star on and off the field. In Vietnam, there's a bridge that not only connects roads, it also puts on a show worthy of a movie. It's shaped like a dragon, and while it looks like a normal structure during the day, it transforms at night. Every weekend, this metallic dragon breathes fire for 2 minutes and then surprises with a jet of water for 3. The rain room is a magical room where it rains without you getting wet, like having superpowers. Since 2018, this work has traveled to museums around the world, surprising everyone. The trick? A system with cameras that track your movements and stop the rain just before it hits you. Water recycles and falls only where there is no one. It's like walking in the rain, without an umbrella and without worries. Ashton Kutcher, known for his Hollywood roles, has an unusual physical characteristic. His 2 right toes are joined together. This isn't a joke or glue, but a congenital condition. The index and ring fingers of his foot form a kind of double toe. Although it's not visible to the naked eye, those who notice it are surprised by this peculiarity, which makes him even more unique. In one of the most shocking scenes in Poltergeist, the famous mud pool, the skeletons seen aren't props, but real. The production sourced 3 authentic skeletons from India because they were cheaper than props. The actors involved in the scene didn't learn the truth until years after the premiere. In the Middle East, camel racing has a futuristic twist. The jockeys are robots. Especially in Qatar, these small androids ride well-trained and cared-for camels like elite athletes. Since 2005, they have replaced human jockeys and are now remote controlled. They even carry a walkie-talkie so the owner can talk to the camel during the race. Technology and tradition run side by side. Madi Benedetto has created a curious invention, a testicle cooler, as he calls it. It connects to the air conditioner and, through a hose, directs cool air directly to the private parts. Although it may sound strange, the idea makes sense for those summer days when the heat seems unbearable. Simba, a goat born in Karachi, Pakistan, holds the title for having the largest ears in the world, each measuring 21.3 inches. This unique feature has made it a sensation, drawing attention for its peculiarity. Although it's not an ordinary goat, the size of its ears makes it stand out from the rest. Extreme ironing is probably the most unusual sport you've ever heard of. Ironing clothes in extreme locations. From the top of a mountain to underwater or hanging from a statue, anything goes as long as there's an ironing board. It was born in the United Kingdom in 1997 and combines domesticity with adrenaline. Ironing while skydiving? Yes, that counts too. A very creative way to make shirts impeccable and full of excitement. Aristotle's Valeritis, a 65-year-old Cypriot, danced with 319 glasses on his head. Since 1995, he's been perfecting this unusual skill, moving without spilling a drop. With just 20 seconds of rhythm and balance, he surpassed the previous record of 270 cups. A true dance juggler. Although they look like cuddly living stuffed animals, slow lorises hide a venomous side. They are the only known primates that produce toxins, thanks to a gland in their arm. When threatened, they lick that gland and bite, injecting the venom. In humans, it can cause swelling to severe allergic reactions. Small, adorable, and lethal. In the village of Huangluo, China, women of the Yao ethnic group grow manes over 6.5 feet long. Yes, just like real-life Rapunzels. For them, hair is a symbol of luck, longevity, and beauty, and they only cut it once in their lives. They also keep it dark and shiny with an ancient secret, washing it with rice water. Although it may look like a snake is yawning, it's actually doing something much more strategic. Just like an athlete stretches before a game, snakes open their mouths wide to align their jaws, especially after eating a large prey. This yawn helps them prepare their jaws for the next action, whether it's eating or simply moving. The famous bathtub scene in Mary Poppins isn't as magical as it seems. It's pure camera trickery. To create the effect of Emily Blunt vanishing into the water, the bathtub had a hole in the bottom through which a slide was installed that took her to a safe area beneath the stage. To make it even more realistic, the tub was filled with bubbles. Don't worry, the slide was covered with soft mats so Emily wouldn't hurt herself sliding down. In Seoul, South Korea, there's a cafe that turns reality into a cartoon. It's called Cafe Yeonamdong 239-20, and its decor is entirely inspired by minimalist illustrations. The walls, furniture, and objects are drawn in a way that makes you feel like you're inside a two-dimensional fairy tale. Visitors can take photos in this unique environment. It's like stepping into a comic book. Jumpy is a very special dog, trained by his owner to write his name with his paw. With a paintbrush in hand and blue paint, Jumpy demonstrates his artistic talent. His owner has patiently trained him to perform this incredible trick. A maelstrom is a powerful whirlpool that forms when two currents meet, creating a moving vortex. In Viking times, these whirlpools were feared for their ability to easily sink large ships. Although modern ships are generally safe, cruise ships caught in one can still face giant waves. In extreme situations, a maelstrom can act like an underwater black hole, swallowing everything in its path. Imagine a phone so small it fits in the palm of your hand. The Zanko Tiny T1 is the world's tiniest mobile phone, as small as a thumb. Despite its size, it's fully functional. You can make calls and send messages without a problem. Weighing just 0.46 ounces and measuring about 0.83 by 1.84 inches, it's so compact you'd be surprised it still has room for a SIM card. Velox is a surprising robot from Player Energy Systems, capable of moving on almost any surface, including water. Its innovative design, featuring wavy fins, allows it to swim and crawl without difficulty. This robot has applications in rescue missions, exploration, and supply deliveries in difficult terrain. Thanks to its versatility, it can adapt to different environments, from rocky soil to aquatic surfaces. In a stunning King Kong exhibit at the Empire State Building, the iconic New York City Tower was transformed into a surreal stage. The windows were replaced with monitors displaying stunning views of the city, while a pair of fake hands of the giant ape emerged from the top. In Florida, USA, a unique restaurant, McGuire's Irish Pub, has a rather peculiar tradition. Customers must stick dollar bills on the walls or ceiling of the establishment. According to the restaurant, almost $1 million adorn the place. However, in a gesture of solidarity, the owners decided to donate this impressive amount of money to help the victims of Hurricane Dorian. Julian Voss Andrea's sculptures appear massive, but they hide a fascinating visual trick. From one angle, they appear to be solid steel figures. From another, they disappear. They are made of parallel sheets that play with light and perspective. It's like watching a modern ghost merge with the landscape, an art that changes depending on where you look at it. In Thailand, there's a cafe where fish swim right under your feet. The Sweet Fish Cafe has a fish tank floor that turns every visit into an aquatic experience. Before entering, guests must wash their feet, and the water's kept crystal clear thanks to a triple filtration system. It's like drinking coffee in the middle of an aquarium. Absolutely Instagrammable. The X-Line Dubai Zipline is an extreme adventure that lets you soar above the city from 558 feet high. Starting from the Amouage Tower, this zipline takes you over Dubai Marina, reaching speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. With a 16-degree incline, the experience feels just like flying Superman style. It's 0.62 miles of pure adrenaline and breathtaking views of the city. Definitely the fastest and the steepest urban zip line in the world. Mercedes-Benz has created a futuristic concept car called the Vision AVTR, inspired by James Cameron's film Avatar. This advanced vehicle allows drivers to select their destination with just a thought, change the interior lighting, or choose the radio station, all controlled by a brain-computer interface. Its innovative design and cutting-edge technology allow for a completely immersive driving experience, as if we were in the world of Pandora. The C1 by Lit Motors is an innovative vehicle that handles like a car, but rides on two wheels. Its secret lies in a gyroscopic stability system that keeps it balanced as firmly as a car. In addition to being fast, reaching speeds up to 100 miles per hour, it's fully electric, making it an eco-friendly choice. Mimi Choi is a Vancouver-based makeup artist known for her striking surreal illusions. Her style is inspired by artists such as Salvador Dali and M.C. Escher, creating visual effects that seem to defy reality, such as split faces or extra eyes. Her work reflects influences from her personal experiences, such as episodes of sleep paralysis, which fuel her creativity. The results are so surreal, they seem like something out of a nightmare, with each design playing with the perception of reality. Brad Pitt appears in Deadpool 2 for just 2 seconds. He played the Vanisher, an invisible superhero who only becomes visible when electrocuted. For that mini cameo, he earned a mere $1,000 and a coffee, a luxurious ghost apparition. Water bottles? Out of fashion. Uho is an edible bubble that stores water in a membrane made of algae and plants. It was created by Skipping Rocks Lab as an eco-friendly alternative to plastic. You can drink it and then eat it. The Anantara Golden Triangle Resort in Thailand offers a unique experience with its transparent bubble rooms, perfect for observing elephants in their natural habitat. In addition to being a unique experience, part of the resort's profits go to a foundation dedicated to rescuing elephants in Asia, a perfect destination for nature and conservation lovers. Rob Spence is a Canadian filmmaker who, after losing sight in his right eye due to an accident, decided to replace it with a wireless video camera, becoming a cyborg. At age 9, a shotgun accident caused permanent damage to his eye, leading to its removal in 2007. Instead of opting for a traditional prosthesis, he collaborated with engineers to create a miniature camera that could be placed in the eye socket. In 1992, Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan teamed up to film the iconic music video for Jam, one of the hits from Jackson's album Dangerous. This collaboration became a historic milestone, bringing together two of the most influential figures in entertainment and sports. During the shoot, which took place on a basketball court, Jackson tried to learn some basketball tricks from Jordan, while the famous NBA player tried to keep up with the king of pop's complex dance moves. A cross between musical and athletic talent, rolled ice cream, or Thai ice cream, is a delicious innovation that is quickly prepared on a frozen metal plate. The liquid mixture is poured onto the cold surface, creating a thin layer that freezes instantly. Then, using spatulas, it is scraped and rolled into small rolls, which are served in a glass to enjoy. In Germany, Kiel University converted its main building into a giant Tetris console. The facade was transformed into an interactive screen where blocks fell in real time, as if the building were playing a game. This project combined art, technology, and gamer nostalgia, attracting glances and smiles. It was a brilliant way to connect architecture with the digital world. Sandboarding is like surfing sand mountains. You hop on a board and hurtle down giant dunes at full speed. It's the warmer version of snowboarding and can be done standing, sitting, or even lying down. You don't need snow, just a little courage and the desire to slide. Ideal for adrenaline lovers in the middle of the desert. The Baird's tapir, the largest terrestrial mammal in Central America, is a fascinating animal belonging to the tapir family. With its robust body and short legs, it has a flexible trunk that helps it feed on leaves and fruit. Its dark brown fur stands out with a lighter patch on the neck and chest. Nemo 33 in Brussels, Belgium, is one of the deepest pools in the world, reaching a depth of 113 feet. Designed for both professional and amateur divers, it holds 660,000 gallons of water, maintained at a constant temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. This thermal control allows divers to train without needing wetsuits. Masai Mara National Park in Kenya is famous for hosting the incredible annual migration of wildebeest and zebra, a breathtaking natural spectacle. During this phenomenon, thousands of animals cross crocodile-infested rivers, facing predators in the current. Meet Jeff Dave, the man with the world's largest hands. They measure over 12 inches long. His palms have a circumference of nearly 16 inches, like he's wearing giant gloves. His hands don't just draw attention, they inspire awe wherever he goes. The Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland looks like something out of a mythological tale. It's made up of more than 40,000 stone columns, most of them hexagonal, formed 60 million years ago by cooled lava. Some even have 8 sides, like a giant natural puzzle. But local legend has another version. It's said to have been the work of a colossus who built the road. Antoine Griezmann not only shines in football, but also has a unique family coincidence. His 3 children were born on the same day. Mia, Amaro, and Alba were born on April 8th, but in different years. 2016, 2019, and 2021. This date has become so special that it's celebrated in style at the Griezmann house. A single party, 3 cakes, and lots of joy every year. Although jellyfish are poisonous to most marine animals, sea turtles have an incredible resistance to their toxins. Their digestive system and body are immune to stinging cells, allowing them to eat them without problem. This gives them an advantage when feeding on these creatures that other animals avoid. It's curious how their anatomy allows them to enjoy a feast that would be lethal for others. Haumea is a dwarf planet with a very particular shape. It looks like a giant potato floating in space. Although it's similar in size to Pluto, it has its own unique style with a pair of rings, as if imitating Saturn. It's located beyond Neptune at the edge of the solar system. Its elongated shape and rotational speed make it one of the most unusual bodies orbiting the Sun. The Titanic could resurface in 2027, but with a modern twist. Blue Star Line, led by Australian businessman Clive Palmer, is building an exact replica of the famous ocean liner, the Titanic II. This impressive project, originally planned for 2022, is now set to set sail in June 2027. The ship will maintain the classic style of the original, but with technological improvements that ensure greater safety and comfort. It will also follow the same historic route, from Southampton to New York, reliving the magic of a golden age. Ajaltecate horses are famous for their elegance, but some can be born hairless due to a rare genetic condition called naked foal syndrome. This disorder affects foals of this breed and prevents them from developing their coat, leaving them without their characteristic undercoat. In addition to the lack of hair, those affected may experience problems such as dental malformations, digestive disorders, and even persistent diarrhea. This rare condition is hereditary, meaning it is passed down from generation to generation within the breed. In 2013, a team of Chinese scientists revolutionized dentistry by creating human teeth using stem cells extracted from urine. They implanted these cells into mouse kidneys. In Japan, the Mori Building Digital Art Museum Team Lab Borderless offers a completely different art experience. Here you won't find traditional paintings or sculptures, but instead, digital art comes to life and constantly changes. The works adapt to the movement of visitors, creating an immersive and dynamic environment. The museum relies on cutting-edge technology to merge art with interactivity. Meet Crystal, a monkey who has made a name for himself in Hollywood. Known for his role in The Hangover, Crystal has appeared in more than 20 films throughout his career. His acting skills have earned him a reputation as an actor higher than many humans. The world's smallest movie is called A Boy and His Atom, and it's made with real atoms. IBM scientists used a microscope so powerful it can move atoms one by one to create this mini animation. Each frame was assembled at an atomic scale and then magnified 100 million times. The result? An adorable story made from the most basic matter in the universe. Guinness recognized it as the tiniest film ever created. In Vietnam, there's a cafe where you can have lunch surrounded by koi fish swimming around your feet. It's called King Koi Coffee Garden and has tables submerged in ponds filled with colorful fish. Customers can interact with more than 3,000 koi while enjoying their meal. An experience as relaxing as it is surreal. The world's largest Christmas tree, it's on a mountain. In Gubbio, Italy, they create a giant tree every year using lights that stretches over 2,460 feet tall. It's not a real tree, but a spectacular light installation that transforms the entire hillside, and it can be seen from miles away. An underwater museum? It exists. It's called MUSA, and it's in Cancun, Mexico. There, more than 500 sculptures rest on the seabed, creating a gallery that you can only visit by diving or snorkeling. It's art nature, and adventure all in one. Neil Harbison is recognized as the first cyborg in history. He was born with achromatopsia, which prevented him from seeing colors. But in 2004, with the help of doctors, he managed to implant an antenna in his brain. This antenna allows him to perceive colors, including infrared and ultraviolet, and even hear the frequencies of each. In addition, the antenna gives him the ability to watch videos, listen to music, and even receive calls directly in his head. Bolton Rock is a gravity-defying natural wonder, suspended 3,280 feet high in the Norwegian fjords. Despite its eerie appearance, it's firmly wedged between two cliffs, keeping it stable. Measuring about 177 cubic feet, it has become a popular tourist destination where brave souls pose for photos on top. Yvonne Miranda, a skateboarder and YouTuber, has created an incredible all-terrain skateboard capable of rolling on any terrain, even mountains. He drew inspiration from the track system of military tanks to shape the wheels, allowing the skateboard to move easily over difficult surfaces. The design, although similar to a longboard, has a unique twist with its custom wheel system. The result is a monstrous skateboard ready for extreme adventures. The Zoox is Amazon's revolutionary self-driving taxi, unveiled in 2020. Measuring 11.5 feet long and seating 4, it is a fully autonomous vehicle that can operate for up to 16 hours at a time at 75 miles per hour. Although how it achieves its autonomy has not been revealed, it is equipped with cameras and sensors to perceive its surroundings. It also features safety systems to protect passengers in the event of an accident, making it an innovative option for the future of transportation. MoBA, or the Museum of Trash Art, is the only museum in the world dedicated to exhibiting what is considered bad in art. With branches in Somerville and Brookline, Massachusetts, its collection includes works that often fail to meet traditional artistic standards, some of which were even found in the trash. However, in this museum, they are given special value, proving that art can be found in the unexpected. In Japan, there is a delightful art called amishin, where sculptures are created from hot candy. The sugar is heated at 176 degrees Fahrenheit and quickly molded with tweezers and scissors before it hardens. The artists shape incredible animals, flowers, and creatures using only their hands and edible candy. The best part? Besides admiring them, these works of art can be eaten. The record for the longest duration of total contact with ice is 4 hours and 5 minutes, achieved by Andre Balibi Elumu in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, on May 24, 2024. His goal was to raise awareness about autism. Andre prepared for over a year, performing ice water immersions and meditation exercises. An impressive feat. A startling revelation occurred when a CT scan showed that inside a Buddhist statue from China were the mummified remains of a Buddhist monk named Luquan. The bronze statue on display at the Drents Museum in the Netherlands concealed this mysterious reliquary. After performing an endoscopy and CT scan, experts confirmed that the remains belonged to Luquan, a master of the Chinese school of meditation. The Oaxacan tamale is a delicacy from the Oaxaca region of Mexico, wrapped in banana leaves, giving it a distinctive flavor and texture. Unlike traditional tamales, which are wrapped in corn husks, the use of banana leaves gives it a special softness. Its filling, which can include chicken, pork, or chili peppers, makes it a delicious dish and very representative of Oaxacan cuisine. To play Stu in The Hangover, Ed Helms made an unexpected decision. He removed the dental implant he'd had since age 15, as one of his front teeth had never emerged naturally. This allowed his character to have a missing tooth without resorting to special effects or prosthetics. Haruhiko Kawaguchi is a Japanese photographer who has captivated the world with his unique style, exploring the relationship between the human body and space. His most famous project, called Flesh Love, features human figures wrapped in latex, creating stunning visual illusions of people trapped in capsules. This surreal technique distorts human forms and results in images that seem straight out of a dream. The Spanish company Zero to Infinity is developing an innovative tourist experience that will take travelers into the Earth's atmosphere in a space balloon. The trip, which will last approximately 4 hours, will allow tourists to enjoy breathtaking views of Earth from high above, near the edge of space. This unique adventure offers a perspective never before seen, providing a sensation of weightlessness without the need to be in a spacecraft. The SSC Tuatara is the fastest car in the world, reaching an incredible speed of 332 miles per hour. Beating the Bugatti Chiron's record of 300 miles per hour, the Tuatara achieved its feat in a public race near Las Vegas. With driver Oliver Webb at the wheel, the vehicle's creators claim it could be even faster. Can you imagine how fast you could go in this car? A true speed monster, ready to break any record. Nathan Shipley, a San Francisco artist, uses artificial intelligence to create realistic faces of famous people. Thanks to this technology, he has managed to recreate iconic figures such as the Mona Lisa, Frida Kahlo, and Rembrandt, in addition to imagining what cartoon characters and even people on US banknotes would look like. The process uses neural networks and advanced algorithms that make these astonishing results possible. Would you dare to stroll through a garden full of deadly plants? The Poison Garden in England is home to more than 100 poisonous and narcotic species. It's so fraught with danger that it can only be visited with a guide. Even the air can be toxic in some areas. In Alaska, fruits and vegetables grow excessively thanks to the long hours of summer sunlight. Some regions enjoy up to 20 hours of sun per day, which favors their development. Broccoli has been recorded weighing up to 35 pounds, melons weighing up to 60 pounds, and cabbages reaching 99 pounds. Impressive, isn't it? The San Diego Zoo in California isn't just any zoo, it's a true wild city. It houses more than 3,500 animals from around 650 species, many of which are endangered. In addition to its size, it stands out for its focus on conservation and animal welfare. If you love nature, you'll be fascinated by this place. In Denmark, there's a place where imagination comes to life, the Lego house. Located in Billund, the birthplace of the famous bricks, it looks like it's built from 21 giant pieces stacked together. It opened in 2017 and blends museum, play, and inspiration in every corner. It's paradise for Lego fans of all ages. Did you know that Mother Teresa of Calcutta was born in Albania? Although her hometown is Skopje, in present-day North Macedonia, her roots were Albanian. This connection to Albania made her one of the most illustrious figures in its history, known for her humanitarian work around the world. Aruba is famous for its paradisiacal beaches, but one of its hidden gems is Flamingo Beach, a private island reached by boat from the main island. There, visitors have the opportunity to mingle with a colorful colony of pink flamingos, which roam freely on the sand and in the crystal clear water. Antwerp, Belgium, is famous as the diamond capital of the world. The city plays a crucial role in the global diamond trade, handling 84% of the world's diamond trade. The Antwerp Diamond Exchange, founded in 1893, is one of the oldest and most prestigious centers for trading rough and polished diamonds. The Greek island of Ikaria is famous for being one of the world's blue zones, a place where people enjoy long, healthy lives. The inhabitants of this Mediterranean island have an exceptional longevity rate thanks to their lifestyle, diet, and environment. The archipelago of San Andres, Providencia, and Santa Catalina is home to one of the largest coral reefs on the planet, ranking third in the world. This incredible underwater ecosystem is home to more than 50 different species of coral and sponges, creating a paradise for diving enthusiasts. Norway, despite its small population, is the most successful country in the Winter Olympics, with an impressive number of medals. In particular, biathlete Johannes Stingnes Bø stands out as the most successful athlete, with 5 medals, 4 of them gold. In total, Norway has collected 37 medals at these games, 16 of which are gold, cementing its position as a powerhouse in winter sports. This is the pelican fish, a master of shape-shifting in the deep. It has a mouth so large it can swallow prey larger than itself, and it also stretches its stomach like rubber. It lives in tropical waters more than 2,300 feet underwater. The red handfish doesn't have hands, but it walks like it does. Instead of swimming like normal fish, it uses modified fins that allow it to walk along the ocean floor. It moves stylishly across the seabed, like a cowboy on the reef. This uncanny ability makes it unique among fish. In Sweden, ice skating on natural ice is very popular, especially during the winter. Frozen lakes and rivers create vast surfaces ideal for this activity, such as in Stockholm, where several lakes are transformed into skating rinks. Although the ice may only be 4 inches thick, skaters group together for safety. One of the most popular places to enjoy this experience is Lake Vänern, the largest in Sweden. Brock Davis turns the everyday into the extraordinary, like creating a movie explosion. With cauliflower, this American artist breathes new life into the ordinary, challenging what we take for granted. His art is a blend of humor, creativity, and visual surprise. Who knew a vegetable could be so explosive? The Lesmata ambonensis is a bright red and white shrimp that works as an underwater esthetician. It lives in tropical waters and cleans parasites from fish, forming unique aquatic friendships. It measures just a few centimeters, but has long antennae that it uses as sensors. A true mobile ocean spa. The camel spider, also known as the solifuge, is a surprising arachnid that lives in desert areas around the world. Despite its name, it is neither a spider nor a scorpion, although it is related to both. Its segmented body and long legs make it very distinctive, as do its powerful chelicerae, which it uses to capture and crush its prey. Tatsuya Tanaka, a talented Japanese artist, became famous for his miniature calendar project, launched in 2011. In this work, he uses everyday objects and combines them with miniature figures to create surprising and creative scenes. His mastery of perspective and innovative approach have led him to generate unique visual compositions that captivate viewers. The Three Gorges Dam, located on China's Yangtze River, is the world's largest hydroelectric power plant with a capacity of 22,500 megawatts. Measuring 7,660 feet long and 594 feet high, this colossal structure houses 34 turbines. Not only does it contribute significantly to electricity production, but it also helps regulate flooding and facilitates navigation. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, famous for their roles in Twilight, have a somewhat strange taste that surprised many. In an interview with Vogue, Kristen revealed that smell and taste played an important role in their relationship. In fact, she confessed that she loved Robert's scent and vice versa. But the most curious thing was that she said, "I love licking under my armpits," a confession that left everyone speechless, but which shows how unique their relationship was. Chris James gradually lost his sight due to a disease called retinitis pigmentosa. 20 years later, thanks to a bionic eye implanted at an Oxford hospital, he was able to see again. The system uses a microchip similar to that of a camera, which transforms light into signals that the brain interprets as images. A blend of science and hope worthy of a movie. Did you know that McDonald's Japan launched a video game to train its employees? It was in 2010 and was called Employee Crew Development Program. It ran on an exclusive Nintendo DS with the McDonald's logo, where workers learned everything from frying fries to serving combos. Today, both the game and the console are true collector's items. The double-crested cormorant looks like a bird straight out of a spy movie. Dark, elegant, and with crests that only show off in times of romance. With its webbed feet, it swims like a champion and dives with style. Its curved, colorful beak gives it a rather distinguished look. Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, journalist for the Washington Post, became famous for uncovering the Watergate scandal in 1972, which involved political espionage and culminated in the resignation of President Richard Nixon. Tina Fey bears a distinctive scar on her left cheek, dating back to a traumatic incident in her childhood. As a child, she was attacked by a stranger with a knife, leaving a mark that has stayed with her ever since. In Germany, the famous Autobahn has a unique appeal. There are no speed limits on some sections. Although 65% of these motorways allow unrestricted driving, a speed limit of 81 miles per hour is recommended for safety. This system has made German roads a world benchmark for speed lovers. Did you know that military aircraft can refuel while flying? Yes, just like a gas station in the sky. In this impressive procedure, a tanker aircraft extends a hose that connects to the receiving aircraft, all in mid-flight. In some videos, you can see two F-18s maneuvering with surgical precision to fill their tanks without landing. In Norway, there's a tunnel that looks like something out of a roller coaster, the Drammen Spiral. This 5,413-foot tunnel climbs in a helix, twisting and turning 6 times to gain height without disturbing the landscape. It's like a giant parking lot, but inside a mountain. A brilliant and panoramic solution. The goblin shark looks like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's very real. It lives at depths of over 3,280 feet, and its jaws project like a spring to catch prey. Although its appearance is frightening, it poses no danger to humans. It's more of a mysterious oceanic oddity than a sea monster. Jewel beetles are small, flyers with a striking appearance. They can be found in habitats as diverse as arid deserts and dense forests. What really sets them apart are their vibrant colors, ranging from metallic to iridescent, shining with a unique intensity. When they spread their wings, they become a visual spectacle that attracts all eyes. Snow leopards, those ghostly mountain cats, have a curious secret. They can't roar. Unlike other big cats, their vocal cords aren't made for roaring. Instead, they communicate with meows, hisses, growls, and even purrs. But don't be fooled by their sweet sounds. They are still expert hunters. A giant lives in Utah, made of trees. It's called the Trembling Giant and is a colony of aspens that share a common root system. Although they look like thousands of different trees, they are actually a single organism that has lived for almost 1 million years. It is one of the oldest living things on the planet. Did you know there's a scarf that protects celebrities from cameras? It's called the ISU, or anti-paparazzi scarf, and it's made of a material that reflects flashlight, ruining photos. It was created by an Indian designer named Shika, inspired by a photo that came out badly because of a bicycle reflector. The funny thing is that this coincidence ended up being a brilliant solution for many celebrities. Croatia prides itself on being the smallest city in the world. With a population of around 20, it is located in the Istria region, and its urban area occupies only a few hectares. Originally from Africa, guinea fowl are birds prized for their juicy meat and eggs. Their mottled plumage, with white spots on dark shades like gray and black, makes them easily recognizable. Some variants of these birds even have more vibrant colors, making them even more striking. A perfect blend of beauty and flavor. The clown loach is a small river animal that seems harmless, but has a surprising defense. Although it has a calm appearance, it has sharp spines behind its eyes, which it can raise when threatened. This spine is used to defend itself from other fish. Native to Asia, this fish can grow up to 12 inches and live up to 50 years. A true aquatic survivor. The Pokemon Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are inspired by 2 martial arts film legends. Hitmonlee pays homage to Bruce Lee with its kick-based fighting style. Hitmonchan, on the other hand, is inspired by Jackie Chan, notable for its skillful fists and agility. The apples you find in the supermarket may be older than you think. Some are up to a year old. After being harvested, they are coated with wax, dried with hot air, and stored in cold storage to keep them fresh for months. This process allows them to reach the shelves in perfect condition, even if they have been harvested for several months. What looks like a simple branch on screen is actually a Gongylus gongyliodes, known as the wandering violin mantis. This insect, measuring about 4 inches, has long limbs that perfectly mimic the sticks of a tree. Its camouflage technique is impressive. It sways like a branch swaying in the wind. This way, it hides from the sight of its prey, catching them without them even noticing. In many airports around the world, there are experts called profilers who observe without you noticing. They use psychological techniques to analyze strange gestures, looks, or behaviors among passengers. Their job is to detect potential threats before they occur. Green dragon-tail butterflies seem like something out of a myth, with their elegant flight and peculiar shape. Despite their name, their main color is black and white, but their caterpillar and eggs are a vibrant green. Native to Southeast Asia and India, these butterflies are distinguished by their tail, which moves like a dragon's, giving them a majestic touch. Their rapid and precise flight makes them a marvel of nature. In 1840, Dr. John William Draper captured the oldest surviving photograph of the moon. The physician and chemistry professor used a daguerreotype, a primitive photographic process to immortalize the satellite. The photo was taken from his observatory in New York, using a 13-inch reflecting telescope. Methemoglobinemia is a rare condition that causes the skin to take on a bluish tint, a phenomenon known as cyanosis. This occurs due to the buildup of methemoglobin in the blood, an abnormal form of hemoglobin that cannot carry oxygen properly. The disease can be hereditary or developed by external factors, such as exposure to certain chemicals. Do you like chocolate? Well, to make a single large bar, about 400 cocoa beans are needed, and a single cocoa tree can produce between 400 and 1,500 beans a year. So each tree has a limited and very valuable production. Each pod is like a small chest with 20 to 50 beans inside. At the heart of Siena beats a bank with more history than many countries, the Monte dei Paschi, founded in 1472. It has survived empires, plagues, and currency changes, and is still open today. It's like a living museum of money, but with ATMS. If its walls could talk, they would recount 5 centuries of financial secrets. Moles are small, subterranean mammals with elongated, soft bodies covered in dark fur. Their eyes are tiny and rarely used, as their main tool is their front paws, adapted as shovels for digging tunnels. They live in soft, moist soil, where they spend most of their lives alone. The macapuno is a special type of coconut native to the Philippines, renowned for its soft, gelatinous flesh. Unlike the common coconut, its meat remains creamy and does not harden, giving it a texture similar to a thick gel. This characteristic is the result of a genetic alteration that affects the formation of the endosperm, making its meat ideal for desserts and traditional Asian dishes. From Siberia comes the samoyed, a dog with a snow coat and a built-in smile. Its happy expression is no coincidence. Its curved snout makes it always seem in a good mood. Strong, furry, and friendly, it was bred to withstand extreme cold and pull sleds. A furry friend ready for any winter adventure. Tomorrowland, held annually in Boom, Belgium, is an electronic music festival that attracts thousands of fans from around the world. Its stunning visual production and lineup of renowned artists have made it a flagship event for the genre. The sage grouse, also known as the sage grouse, is one of North America's most prominent birds. It lives primarily in the arid ecosystems of the Great Basin and the Canadian prairies. During courtship season, males perform an impressive dance, inflating yellow sacs on their chests and fanning their tails. It became a global craze in 2017, but the spinner had already been around since the 1990s. This small, propeller-shaped object with a hypnotic spin was designed to relax the mind and combat stress. A gentle push with your fingers is enough to watch it spin non-stop. Some loved it for its calming effect, others just for the fun of it. Fraser Island, located in Australia, is the largest sand island in the world, with a length of 76 miles. Its history is marked by the shipwreck of Eliza Fraser in 1836, who managed to survive thanks to the help of the Butchulla Aboriginal people. This island, full of stunning natural landscapes, is a unique destination where sand dunes, tropical forests, and crystal-clear lakes blend to create an unparalleled paradise. Dubai is home to Jumeirah Bay Island, the world's most expensive artificial island, costing a staggering $40 billion. Additionally, Abu Dhabi is home to the Emirates Palace, known for being the most expensive hotel on the planet, with construction costing over $3 billion. Uranus is unforgiving. It's the coldest planet in the solar system, with temperatures reaching a chilling negative 371 degrees Fahrenheit. If anyone dared to visit it without protection, they would suffocate before freezing completely. Its dense and poisonous atmosphere is relentless, teeming with hydrogen, helium, and methane. Zachary Taylor, war hero and U.S. president, didn't fall in battle, but for a summer snack. In 1850, he ate some cherries with cold milk, and within hours, his health plummeted. What seemed like an innocent treat ended up being his last meal. Sometimes the most unexpected enemy is in the desert. The rainbow eucalyptus is a natural gem that seems like something out of a dream. This exotic tree, native to warm regions, has a trunk that constantly changes color, like a living work of art. Its bark peels away over time, revealing vibrant hues ranging from green to red, creating a unique visual spectacle. It grows wild in humid areas of the Philippines, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia. Have you ever imagined seeing the northern lights from space? Astronauts on the International Space Station have captured stunning images of this phenomenon from high above. From there, the auroras appear as rivers of green and purple light dancing over Earth. The Hotel Paradiso Art in Ibiza offers a unique experience with its completely transparent glass room. Located in the lobby, this complimentary suite allows guests to sleep in plain view, sacrificing privacy for a complete connection with their surroundings. It's a bold proposal, perfect for the most extroverted and adventurous. Would you dare to try it? In an iconic Sony commercial, thousands of rubber balls bounced through the streets of San Francisco, creating a breathtaking scene. Although many thought it was a digital effect, they actually launched 250,000 balls down a hill for real. The filming was spectacular, but the production team had to collect each one afterward. In Japan, sumo wrestlers have a unique way of signing autographs by stamping their handprints. This tradition, known as tada, has been passed down from generation to generation. Fans can take home a large brand as a souvenir of meeting their idols. Famous wrestler Takayasu Akira has made his unique signature go viral, adding a special touch to sumo culture. Meet UNI-3G1, an amazing robot that can perform kung fu moves with astonishing precision. In a recent test, this robot defeated a human opponent, demonstrating mind-blowing martial arts skills. With lightning-fast reflexes and AI-driven decision-making, Unitree's Jawan is displaying a level of dexterity that seems straight out of the future. And that's all. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Zarpado content.